The time now, it's 11 o'clock. God, this Thursday night, June 26, 2014, on Thursday night. It's time now for a What a Magician, PJ Wiggins, the late hour report. Thursday night, June 26, 2014. Good evening, everybody. Our current conditions at 11 o'clock in North Massachusetts. Got a temperature of 63 degrees with humidity at 78% with a few clouds and wind speed variable about 3 miles per hour. Barometer 12.99 inches, humidity about 56 degrees, and visibility of 10 miles.
Right now, investigation into a creepy discovery.
Alright, let's take a look at our radar scope. Shows a couple of inches of rain showers off the Nantucket coastline there and searching off
On the south coast. Good evening.
down off the long coastline. A couple of bombs of rain showers off the central and eastern shores of Long Island and the benches of blob rain showers northwest of Hartford, Connecticut, and zeroing in on this and
On Taunton Ave in Seekonk, members now really sweating it out after learning a hidden
blobs of rain showers around the New Haven area and light rain around the New Haven area and some bands of yellow, orange, and dark orange around off the Short Beach, Connecticut here. And some rain showers around Brentford and Stony Creek and around North Brentford, North Guilford. So,
much yet.
this is not going to be a nuisance kind of
Camera around 2 a.m.
storm because it's going to be just a little touch of showers here.
Won't say exactly where in the women's lawn.
And we're zooming in, it shows a lot of rain showers in central New Brunswick and blobs of rain showers in eastern Nova Scotia, south central and southwestern and southeastern portions of Prince Edward Island, including St. John's.
This matter. Members
And we had some rain showers in south central Quebec, north of Montreal.
will do their change.
Couple of inches of rain showers in central portions of Ontario.
I wonder if there's any more in there. It's too bad because they just remodeled it. It's a really nice gym.
A lot of rain showers in central portions of Pennsylvania and southwestern portions of Pennsylvania. And we got popcorn cluster of showers with thunderstorms ranging from western Kentucky and Tennessee, stretching out through Virginia to Carolina down for South Carolina to Georgia, and
Zones around
we got some moderate bands of heavy rain from central and southwestern portions of Florida. Here, another batch of showers and storms from northeast New Mexico, stretching into coastal Texas and stretching to Louisiana down from
it being
Mississippi, Alabama, stretching out of south central Arkansas, batches of rain showers in southeastern portions of Missouri with some thunderstorms in there. Lines of showers and storms from eastern Kansas, stretching to northwestern Missouri down through west central Iowa down from central and southeastern portions of Minnesota.
We will be training
And let's take a look at
to make sure that under all circumstances, our patients can get the health care that they need.
St. Louis. There,
Lawmakers here pushed for a 35-foot buffer after violent.
it shows a couple of batches of rain showers
A man shot and killed two.
approaching the suburbs of St. Louis.
When
And
someone's a homicide, you take with that a great responsibility.
it's gonna be either in the St. Louis area about a couple of minutes from now. Where?
Laws to protect patients and workers.
We're very excited.
But the woman who left
And we got some
against the buffer zone says
blob and rain showers in central New Mexico and western Texas, and some
on a public
bands of showers and some storms from Utah down for Colorado and Wyoming down for western Nebraska and Dakotas, and western Dakotas down for Montana and Wyoming down for northern Idaho, and batches of rain showers from northwestern California up to Oregon and Washington and up into
is relying
south central British Columbia down for some Alberta down for Saskatchewan, and
We will have the
we got Buffalo Creek, Colorado. Good evening, 72 degrees with clear skies, and
laws will be upheld.
this is a cell capable of tornado. It is gonna be input to the Amherst, Colorado, and it's gonna be crossing the Nebraska border a couple of minutes from now. Where? Alright, let's take a look at a satellite loop here.
Really dialed back on the mugginess tonight, Harvey. Is this a trend or just a break?
That's definitely a trend for at least a little while. I tell you, 81, that's what
Shows two areas of cloudiness. One area of clouds coming to the metro southeastern state. Another area of clouds from western Wisconsin, Illinois, stretching Minnesota, Iowa, stretching down for eastern Kansas and Nebraska. And another batch of clouds coming to Arizona, to northern New Mexico, stretching it up into the Western Rockies and the western Nebraska and Dakotas, and stretching it up Pacific Northwest and stretching out British Columbia all the way down to western Ontario. And we got a lot of clouds from southern New York down to eastern Pennsylvania. A bunch of clouds coming a bunch of
the afternoon, right on the water's edge.
Atlantic Canada.
well.
And coming back to clouds coming in Florida. Here.
The showers and now clear the kids.
Right, let's take a look at map situation. Station front from Southern Nevada, stretching out of Utah up into western Colorado, and then out for Wyoming, and the warm front from northeastern Wyoming, stretching out of South Dakota. Station front down for eastern North Dakota, down for Minnesota, northwestern Wisconsin. Station front from Iowa, stretching central Illinois, Indiana, down for western Ohio. And a cold front from Georgia, stretching the Carolinas and out to sea. And stretching western tip of New Mexico of Nova Scotia. And a cold front down for New England there. Followed from south central British Columbia for eastern Washington State. Now followed from southwest Montana and from Idaho down to Northern Nevada, and followed from southwestern Arizona down from Gulf of California, and followed from southeastern Colorado to New Mexico, and we've got a high pressure in northwest Montana, western Quebec, UP of Michigan, and Gulf of Mexico, and eastern Nevada. While we got low pressure in southeastern Colorado, central Wyoming, western Nova Scotia, and southern Nevada, and we got
Video here accused of stealing from an elderly woman. According to police, he swiped an 85-year-old woman's purse at the market basket.
Followed from southeastern British Columbia down for eastern Washington State. Another followed from southwest Montana for Iowa to Northern Nevada. And then followed from southeastern Colorado to New Mexico. And followed from southern Arizona down for Gulf of California. 62 degrees on temperature in Boston. It's 84 in Washington, D.C. 73 in Atlanta. 83 in Miami. In Brownsville, Texas. 84 in Dallas, Texas. 79 in Kansas City. 65 in Chicago. 76 in Minneapolis. 94 in Albuquerque. 80 in Denver. 59 in Salt Lake City, Utah. 60 in Great Falls, Montana. 68 in Seattle. 69 in San Francisco. 71 out in Los Angeles. Here. Current conditions around the region, we got 62 degrees on temperature in Boston, 63 in Bedford, 61 in Beverly, 64 in Lawrence, 68 in Gloucester, 65 in Fitchburg, it's 62 in Worcester, 64 in Windsor, 67 in Sturbridge, 65 in Milford, 63 in Norwood, 65 in Taunton, 62 in New Bedford, 61 in Falmouth, 61 in Chatham, in Provincetown, and Marvin Vineyard, 63 in Plymouth, 62 in Cape Cod Bay, 62 in Boston Harbor, 68 in Nantucket, it is 63 in Buckeye, 65 in Westerly, 64 in Smith, 64 in Providence, 63 in Smithfield, and 72 in Springfield, 74 out in Amherst, 69 in Greenfield, 67 in Pittsfield, 64 in North Adams, 69 in Albany, 62 in Bennington, 69 in Bramber, 68 in Keene, 64 in Jeffrey, New Hampshire, 64 in Concord, New Hampshire, and Nashville, New Hampshire, 63 in Manchester, New Hampshire, 66 in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, 61 in New Hampshire Bay, 74 in Windsor, 73 in Hartford, 74 in Meriden, 72 in Waterbury, 72 in W, 69 in Waven, and 70 in Bridgeport, and 67 in Long Island Sound, 64 in Montauk, 76 in Elizabeth. Look at New York, 80 degrees. That's going to be a clear, cold night on tap. Bear. Forecast discussion. Around the country, shots of thunderstorms for the Central United States and shots for the past 7 northwest. The main weather maker will be for the continental United States to the end of the week will be a frontal system and a low pressure area will return to the Great Plains by Friday morning. Moisture from the
May not inflate properly in a crash. GM says affected
Gulf of Mexico will steam north and have a slow moving cold front of the Consider Rockies. Sky shines at the storms are expected to develop over the plains and on few concentrated areas. Heavy rainfall and thunderstorm activity are likely near the main surface floor and along the warm front over the northern plains and upper Midwest. At west of the building, upper level trough will sled a cold front southward front to central Rockies as a result of the development of an isolated scattered showers and storms. Moisture flowing to the Pacific will also help generate showers for the parts of Oregon and Washington to close out the week. Dry weather expected for the rest of the west coast and into the desert southwest.
Back in March, investigators speculated the crew was unresponsive.
Forecast discussion in New England here, we're going to see
Could take at least a year.
dry weather arriving tonight with seasonal temperatures and lower humidity levels. This continues throughout the weekend. Weather temperature increases the humidity returns next week. Your time until 6 a.m. Friday morning.
19 people last month.
7 a.m. update. Backdoor cold front approach to the Connecticut Valley with sharp temperature gradient across the front with temperatures lower 60s across eastern Massachusetts and lower 80s. In the Connecticut Valley, as we have 2 areas of showers, 1 area across the Buzzard Bay to Cape Cod, Marvin's Vineyard across and associated with a higher part. Cactus and right entrance region on the upper jet. Second area is from 7 New Hampshire across the central Massachusetts and the northeastern Connecticut along the leftover instability gradient. Except the showers along the coast to gradually dissipate this evening as the jet dynamics move offshore. These shower activity in the southern New may spill into the Connecticut Valley as the backdoor front pushes west with leftover visibility access and cannot rule out an isolated thunderstorm. Later this evening in the northern high periods, high pressure builds into the cold front for the most part.
The ones who didn't make it home.
More than expected cloudiness and clear skies and winds dropping off to calm, with the exception of maybe along the south coast Cape and Islands, where low clouds of fog remain throughout the month tonight. When clouds do clear, there will be a potential some radiation fog across the region, particularly where rainfall is greatest last night. Final winner dropping the dew points of the exhibit. Slit radiation cold conditions overnight lows in the respective bit colder than less down with the most location dropping in the 50s, low 60s. So, 24 hours out, you needed the air conditioner to get you fitted out because it was humid last night. 24 hours later, you don't need it. You need to turn it off because it is going to be a comfy night for sleepy, dear. Alright, let's take a look at our tropics. Never burned in the Atlantic, but in the Eastern Pacific.
There was anything we could do for him.
This is a climate industrial showers and some extend for 700 miles offshore of the coast of southern Mexico, Central America, an area of low pressure is expected to form within this region of disturbed weather over the weekend. And conditions appear favorable for the system to become the tropical cyclone early next week while it moves westward. Formation change for 40 hours, low 10%, and formation change for 5 days, high to 6%.
But my biggest concern.
And let's take a look at tomorrow's highs. 76 for Boston, 79 for Worcester, 82 for Hartford, 81 for New York City, 83 for Albany, 79 for Concord, New Hampshire, 78 for Maine, and 81 for Wetland, Vermont. So tomorrow's highs. For tomorrow, we will see 76.
Toward or away from the military, but we intend to do what he thinks is right, which is exactly what Dad did.
To 83 degrees. All right. Let's take a look at our view from outside here. And it shows a nice night on tap.
That's gonna last through the upcoming weekend.
A store clerk stole the barrel of a gun. Her little boy just feet away. The unusual weapon she turns to next and lands in the hospital.
Let's take a look at our 7-day forecast. It goes like this. For tonight, while you're sleeping overnight hours, and tonight, you are going to have a comfy night sleeping with a podcast skies with low humidity, lower than 56 degrees, north face wind about 7 miles per hour. Friday, winter, sunny skies, high near 79 degrees, north wind about 10 miles per hour. Friday night, clear skies, low 48 degrees, light variable wind becoming west about 5 miles per hour around midnight. After midnight, Saturday, you are going to be in for a treat on Saturday. Sunny skies, high near 83 degrees, calm wind becoming southeast about 5 to 7 miles by the afternoon. Saturday night, most of the coast got low 58 degrees, south wind about 6 miles by coming calm after midnight. Sunday, most of the south skies high near 83 degrees. On Sunday night, most of the coast skies wind low around 60 degrees. On Monday, most of the south skies high near 84 degrees. Monday night, podcast skies low 64 degrees. On Tuesday, most of the south skies high near 84 degrees. Tuesday night, most of the skies got low 68 degrees. Wednesday, chance of showers, most of the south skies high near 86 degrees. Chance of precipitation 30%. Wednesday night, most of the skies got low 67 degrees. For Thursday, chance of showers, most of the south skies high near 85 degrees. Chance of precipitation 30%. Predators, what a phrase of the day! Of the night, a beautiful stretch of river on tap for the weekend. The Peter Channel News Time is now.
The official luxury vehicle of the Boston Red Sox.
What happens to your internet when everybody's online at once?
It's very frustrating.
Xfinity delivers the fastest in-home Wi-Fi. I bet we can have all three of these guys on their devices and download.
11.
You're going to be impressed.
13.
That's amazing. So, flipping fast.
And it's time now for the traffic report.
$99 a month for a whole year. See for yourself. Call 1-800-XFINITY today.
A routine is a dangerous thing. It lulls you into a false sense.
Time now for the traffic report, and
Enough caffeine in the world to slap you.
everything is smooth sailing highways, byways. And we have some few slow spots. At the 11th hour tonight.
Test drive. Purchase this ATS for over 30.
495 on the northbound side, a little slow as you approach 93 to Andover. 120 a little slow from 20 to Reading all the way down to
New Center 5 Audio.
the Reading stretch. So
Sponsored by
try to have some extra time here. And 120 south a little slower at the Needham stretch due to some road stretch of the 2 lanes close at 120 southbound between exit 99 Island Avenue and exit 60 Route 109 in Dedham. And we got Route 1 north a little slow due to some road closed due to some road construction on the Tobin Bridge. And Mass Pike on the westbound side a little slow from 93 in South Boston to the Prue Tunnel here and Boston University. And
underneath the wall.
Fenway Park.
I just dug it up.
They had a Billy Joel concert and Zach Brown concert last night. So it is hectic around the Fenway Park stretch. And if you're driving, forget about it because Brookline Avenue, Boylston Street, Mass Ave, and Kenmore Square is packed and it's jammed slow. So if you are driving, try to take the T instead because it is, if you want to be driving out there, take a little time, okay? That's BJ with you, but good night. What a good place to be. See you tomorrow morning. Good night.